My name's Tim Robinson. I teach the research module at BIMM Bristol. I've been working here 3.5, nearly 4 years. Tell you about my PhD. So the title of my PhD is How Popular Musicians Teach. And it's about what happens when musicians become teachers. People like me who learn to play their instrument by playing along with records, jamming, joining bands, doing gigs, whatever. And sort of got good by doing that and then became teachers. So how does the way that they learn to play their own instruments, how does that affect the way that they teach other people to play theirs, kind of thing. So it's about sort of models of teaching. The content of a PhD is obviously not the same as the kind of projects that I'm teaching, but the form that a PhD takes is actually pretty much exactly the same. So like my students are doing 3,500 word projects, which are like that big. My PhD was 100,000 words, so way, it's huge. But the format of a PhD is basically the same. The format of a research project is basically the same, whether it's small or huge. The trick, I hope, is to actually get people doing the stuff that they're supposed to be learning about. So if we're talking about different research methods, well, I try not to talk about research methods. I try to actually get them doing interviews in the class, or designing questionnaires, or doing experiments as far as we can, or making observations actually in the situation that we're in the classroom, so that any kind of theory or any academic stuff comes afterwards. So it's like the practice comes first and the theory comes afterwards, rather than the other way around. I think what I try to do at BIMM is a combination of the teaching chops that I learned from being a drum teacher for many years, and that sort of combined with the sort of academic research background from the PhD. And I would like to think that my teaching is a kind of combination of those two things.